Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're an Etsy seller, you already know that Mother's Day is one of the biggest shopping events of the entire year outside of Christmas. And this year, I've got the inside scoop on the top selling trends that are already picking up steam. These trends aren't just guesses. They're backed by Etsy research data and industry forecasting, meaning buyers are already looking for them. So if you're not listing these products and in these niches, someone else is going to cash in on those sales. So let's dive into what's trending for Mother's Day 2025 and how you can get ahead of the competition. The mom niche is an amazing niche to list in because it's considered evergreen, which means it sells all year around. And there are actually tons of micro niches to explore. And speaking of Mother's Day, just a heads up that I put together a free 2025 Mother's Day trend report for you all, which you can grab in the description or simply comment trends below and I'll share that link with you. So today I'll be breaking down the Mother's Day trend insights straight from Etsy, combined with my own trend research. And if you've watched my previous videos or have attended any of my weekly lives, I don't just guess trends. I analyze multiple data points, spot emerging patterns, and deliver them to you before they explode. But that's not all. Stay with me until the end because I'll be revealing some high searched but low competition keywords you need to be using in your Mother's Day listings. And if you joined my latest Wednesday Grind live stream episode, where I did a deep dive into Mother's Day trends, which I'll have linked for you below, or type deep dive below in the comment section, and I'll share a link to that video for you. I also shared some low competition keyword insights in that video as well, but I do have some new ones to share from my Google Trends research. So even if you've already watched that video, you'll want to stick around. So hit that like button and let's jump in. The first trends that we'll be covering are coming directly from Etsy from their Mother's Day 2025 Trend Insight article, which I'll have linked below, or comment article and I'll make sure to give you guys that link. Trend number 1. Personalized gifts. This year, personalized gifts are a must for Mother's Day. Buyers want customized, meaningful, and heartfelt gifts that make moms feel special. Personalized gifts really help set Etsy apart from other platforms that are directly competing with them, like Temu and Amazon, which focus more on mass-produced items. Some items that Etsy suggests will sell well include custom birthstone jewelry, name rings and necklaces, personalized mugs, handwritten jewelry, and custom family portraits or art prints. And an Etsy trend alert. According to this article, searches for birthstone jewelry have jumped 10 times in the past 3 months. This is a major signal that shoppers are actively looking for sentimental, personalized items. Trend number 2, homestead aesthetic. The homestead trend is all about warmth, nostalgia, and simplicity. Think cozy country living with a modern touch. Buyers are looking for rustic textures, vintage-inspired decor, and handcrafted elements that bring a sense of home. Etsy suggests selling embroidered cushions, woven baskets, handmade pottery, and farmhouse-style home decor. Searches for a country cottage have skyrocketed 369% in the past 3 months. If you sell home decor or accessories, this is a trend you don't want to miss. Comment country cottage if you want me to explore this trend more and give you fresh ideas on how to break out in this aesthetic in a feature video or on one of my Wednesday Grind lives. Trend number 3, tapestry florals. Next up, we have tapestry florals, a trend that brings rich, vintage-inspired floral patterns to life. It's all about comfort, nostalgia, and intricate details, giving buyers that cozy grandma's couch feel. Here's what Etsy recommends selling: floral pattern blankets, embroidered floral pillows, vintage-inspired wallpaper and art prints, floral clothing and accessories. According to this article, searches for dark floral prints have increased 10 times in the past 6 months. If you create print-on-demand products, this is a potential goldmine. Comment tapestry below if you would like a step-by-step tutorial on how I would leverage AI to create this super trending design on products like blankets and pillows. Trend number 4, bold proportions and volume. This one is a bit different, but hear me out. In fashion and home decor, shoppers are looking for dramatic, oversized designs that really make a statement. Think ruffles, layers, puffed hems, and oversized drapes. Etsy recommends selling bold, flowing dresses and skirts, oversized tops, and statement home decor, like ruffled curtains and textured pillows. This is a trend that's making waves across both fashions and interiors. So whether you sell apparel, PO, or home decor, you can absolutely tap into it. And a hot product alert from Etsy for handmade sellers: handwritten jewelry. These engraved necklaces, bracelets, and rings featuring actual handwriting from a loved one are flying off the shelves. They're sentimental, unique, and perfect for gifting. Now let's talk about some of the keywords that Etsy specifically mentions in the article: personalized Mother's Day gift, handwritten jewelry for mom, floral birthstone necklace, vintage floral home decor, and custom family portrait. Consider using these in your title or tags and descriptions to boost your visibility if you sell in these niche categories. Next up, I wanted to share some trend insights from my own personal trend research, as well as some low competition micro niches you may not have thought of for Mother's Day. And using my Everbee Chrome extension, I wanted to show you guys some of the monthly revenue numbers that some of these Mother's Day items are bringing in already. This personalized mama sweatshirt is bringing in over $100,000 a month in revenue. This custom mama embroidered sweatshirt is bringing in over $48,000. This one's bringing in over $17,000. This matching robe and swaddle set over $4,000. The monochromatic neon pink sweatshirt over $3,000. Matching mama and mini sweatshirts over $3,000 a month. First Mother's Day over $2,000 a month. So just to give you guys an idea of how much these types of items are already bringing in, and we're still several weeks out from Mother's Day. So one popular niche to be in on Etsy for Mother's Day is matching mama and mini sweatshirts and shirts and outfits. Just be really careful using the keywords mommy and me, or girl mom, or boy mom, because those types of terms are trademarked. So make sure whatever keywords you're using in your titles and tags, make sure you're going to USPTO.gov and doing your due diligence and making sure that those items aren't trademarked. So one of the reasons why these types of items are doing so well is because they're utilizing that monochromatic trend. So monochromatic is where you're going to see an item like this, where it's white on white, so maybe white embroidery or white designs printed onto white apparel, or black on black, such as here. That is super trendy right now on Etsy. And don't forget to think outside the box like they did here, and even consider doing the monochromatic designs on tie-dyed apparel, which is also super popular on Etsy. So going on to Etsy and doing a little bit of research there, just typing into the search bar, Mother's Day, make sure you're paying attention to the types of phrases and keywords that are auto-populating, because this means that a lot of people are already searching for these terms. With the biggest one, of course, being Mother's Day gifts, so people are already searching for those types of items. Using my Everbee Chrome extension, I can get an estimate of how many searches a month. The next highest is Mother's Day sweatshirt. Sweatshirts are definitely going to be huge. Etsy even mentioned that in the Insights article that we went over earlier. And of course, embroidered shirts or sweatshirts. I think sweatshirts even more so than shirts, I'm noticing on Etsy selling really, really well. And Mother's Day shirts with bows, so that coquette niche, which we're going to talk a little bit more about later. I'm just going to type Mother's Day, which is of course really high competition keywords. Basically, in order to rank under these keywords, we're seeing a lot of these items being sold. And then I'm going to filter my search by star seller, and I'm going to do physical products, show results, and then in the URL, I'm going to switch out star for best. And then I'm going to use my Everbee Chrome extension here. I'm going to go to product analytics, and then I'm going to sort by monthly revenue. And this is just to kind of reverse engineer the search traffic so that I can get a really good idea of what is selling the best right now and to really understand where the search volume is. So believe it or not, the top selling item under these keywords right now is a personalized sweatshirt that is bringing in over $100,000 in monthly revenue. Of course, personalized jewelry is really, really popular. Here we go with the custom embroidery, the print and custom embroidery, and the personalization on the sleeve. Super huge this year. I went and touched this. It's too friend. Of course, birthstone jewelry. Etsy mentioned that in the article. Once again, the mama designs with the personalization and established. You know, a lot of people actually search for the keywords established 2024. You know, what year did that particular mom become a mom or a grandmother? Birth month flowers are really popular. Lots of ways to add new value to this type of design. I haven't seen, for example, people really incorporating the coquette niche, so adding like bows to these, anything like that. So just always be looking for ways to really add new value to a niche. Birth month flower tumblers, funny mugs. Funny products are going to be so huge this year on Etsy. Now this is kind of a new idea, which I love. Personalized pots, okay, where they have like the birth month flowers on the pots. Like, how stinking cute is that? Don't forget about grandma gifts. Retro is definitely still in. Blankets. There's a lot of search traffic for blankets for Mother's Day. And of course, matching mom and child outfits and tops. Incorporating a lot of those really popular design aesthetics that we've already talked about that we'll be talking about later in this video. In this case, it's that retro wavy font, but they're also incorporating that monochromatic, okay? So the blue on blue here. So definitely something, once again, to have on your radar. There's lots of ways to be creative with it. Here's another one, matching mother and child outfit, incorporating the coffee lovers niche. So I love that cross niche. And funny candles, that was really big the last year, and I predict it's going to be huge this year as well. I saw a lot of funny candle videos on TikTok go viral last year, so just something to consider for your own shop. So these chinoiserie or toile patterns are just making a huge comeback on Etsy, and they really bring an air of old world luxury. They often feature really intricate floral designs, as well as birds, pagodas, and scenic landscape, and are inspired by 18th century European interpretations of Chinese art. I'm seeing it really popular on home goods, of course on apparel, even mugs, and it features dogs, cats. It's definitely been really popular in the Easter niche, and as you can see here, it's making its way into evergreens like the nurse's niche, of course wallpaper, and even cell phone cases. And it's often paired with the coquette niche, specifically bows. And I really like what the seller did here because they combined the toile or chinoiserie niche with coquette and western. So any way that you can sort of cross niche or combine trending aesthetics can really help your designs to stand out. Another smart thing that the seller did is that this specific color, this denim color and comfort colors is really popular. So keep in mind popular colors as well. And it's paired really well with this design because the designs are blue and the shirts are blue. And it gives that sort of monochromatic feel that's really trendy right now. Next up, we'll be diving into some low competition keywords that you should be using in your titles and tags this Mother's Day. But first, I wanted to take the time to share with you guys some of those top products that we're already seeing evidence of selling on Etsy and other bigger platforms like Amazon. So let's dive into Printify's personalization catalog. And for those of you who are new to print on demand and the Printify platform, basically how it works is you create a design and upload it to Printify. Then when a customer buys your product on Etsy, Printify automatically prints, packs, and ships it directly to them, so you never have to handle the product yourself. This means you can focus on designing, marketing, and growing your shop while Printify takes care of the rest. Whether you're selling t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, or even wall art, Print on Demand lets you build a profitable business with minimal risk. And if you'd like to learn more about Print on Demand, simply comment POD below and I'll share my free starter guide with you, or you can grab it in the description. So I'm going to start with personalization picks in their catalog because a lot of the top items that we're seeing are actually in this catalog. So one product that we're going to see do really, really well for Mother's Day are scented candles. Especially their bestsellers like the 9-ounce scented soy candle and the 4 and 9-ounce scented coconut candle. They also have other types of candles you can choose from as well. Ceramic mugs are going to be really popular this Mother's Day. Glass tumblers. Blankets. This is their bestseller, the Velveteen Plush Blanket. However, I do think that this woven blanket is going to be really popular as well. And because it is a newer Printify product, it does have lower competition. I discussed these a little bit more in detail in my last trends video, so make sure you guys check that out. And of course, apparel is going to do really, really well this Mother's Day, especially the comfort color t-shirts, the heavy cotton tees, Bella Canvas 3001, and the Gildan 1800 crew neck sweatshirt. And I did a deep dive into the trending colors that we're going to see this Mother's Day in that last trends video as well. And as promised, I wanted to share some of those low competition keywords with you all. Now, one of the things you really need to keep in mind is that a lot of people search for very specific types of moms. So just don't think of moms or mamas. Keep in mind grandmothers and nicknames for grandmothers, as well as who is doing the searching and the gift buying. So for example, we see people searching for gifts for a mother from a daughter-in-law, first-time moms, of course, grandmothers or grandma, just to name a few. So one type of product that is high searched but has pretty low competition are wooden cutting boards. And specifically, people are searching for maple cutting boards. So just something to keep in mind there. Mother's Day gift basket. First Mother's Day gifts. Mother's Day blanket. Like I mentioned earlier, I think it's going to be a really hot product this year. And type blanket below if you'd like me to do a full tutorial for you guys on how to create blankets. And let me know if you would like the plush blanket or the woven blanket. Funny Mother's Day card. I think that funny Mother's Day items are going to be trendy just in general, but especially for cards. Keep in mind that mom and me or matching child and mom outfits are going to be really popular for this time of year. Basketball mom shirt. And that's one of those niches that you could really scale out very easily. So if you created a design that you really liked for basketball moms, you could likely use that as a template for other types of moms, for football moms or cheer moms or dance moms. Mother's Day keepsake. And for my digital sellers, Mother's Day tumbler wraps. There's also demand for baby announcements that are Mother's Day geared. Mother's Day gift from kids. So once again, keeping in mind who's purchasing that gift. Coquette bow PNG. Mother's Day gift box. Mother's Day gift from daughter. And now we're heading into higher competition keywords, okay? Next, I wanted to share some of my Google Trends research with you. So searching for the last 30 days, specifically in the US, we can see that people are already searching for ideas for Mother's Day gifts. On number 7, Mother's Day gift for church. So keeping in mind that religious themes may do really well this Mother's Day. Keeping in mind different nationalities, Mother's Day gifts from toddlers, gifts for grandma. So once again, keeping in mind that's not just for moms or Mother's Day keep in mind grandmothers as well, even great grandmothers. And then I'm going to switch this to the last 7 days just to see if there's anything new there. So in the last week, they're seeing over a 3,000% spike and gift ideas for mom on Mother's Day. So once again, really, people are really starting to pick up momentum with this event and are really starting to keep in mind what are they going to be getting for their moms for Mother's Day. So this is a perfect time to really get your listings up and get them ready. Custom made Mother's Day gifts. So once again, people are really looking for those custom personalized products. Mother-to-be Mother's Day gifts, gift basket. I hope you guys found this research really, really helpful and it's giving you inspiration for products that you would like to sell this Mother's Day. Comment below Moms Rock if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to catch me live every Wednesday on YouTube on the Wednesday Grind. See you guys there.